lot of the time people will talk about the ego and like, what is the ego? If we take a teaching like A Course in Miracles, which is a really beautiful non-duality teaching, it speaks very much about like the ego being the thinking mind, the individual I, as opposed to seeing the whole truth of what we are. So in normal society, we go, well, that seems like a very egoic thing to do, or, oh, it's all ego. But actually, ego really sort of points us to a character that we're upholding, that we're seeming to be, but we're simply not that character. And so it's a process of recognizing, and ego can be a good way of recognizing thoughts which are about a character which simply isn't real. It's basically like me versus the world. That's the best way to kind of almost describe ego, or me, little me versus the rest of experience, as opposed to saying that actually the ego is actually like an idea, even, it's a thought. But if we take the thought out, all we're left with is experience. All we're left with is the truth of what we are. And so as we clear up the perception of what our identity is, we could say that the ego subsides, or people talk about ego death, for example. But I mean, that's really actually, there's not even a death. It's simply like we're not interacting with thoughts at that level anymore. We're dropping the character's thoughts.